Hi everyone, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft and I'm back with a video. Today I've got 7 ways to use up sort of paper scraps, you know, like paper offcuts and stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and watch the video in its entirety if you can. That does really help because I know a lot of people ask us about that. So yeah, we'll move on to the first one. Okay, so the first one, sorry about the shadow, I'm hoping it's going to go away in a minute. So I've got my scraps and stuff. Now, all I've done, excuse me, sorry about that, postwoman. So I've took, see, just a small hexagon, and I've just cut loads of little hexagons out of all the little scraps. We're going to make a sort of patchwork bookmark. So I've got a piece of card. You can make it any size you want. This is 2 by 7, but as I said, make it any size. So I've got all my hexagons. All I'm going to do is take some double-sided tape. This is 2 inches, I think, so I may get away with just 1 strip. So place this on, and I'm just gonna cover it in these little random hexagons. So I'll do that and I'll be back. Okay, isn't that so pretty? So that's the bookmark. Now I've took a piece of vellum and I've cut it to the same size, 2 by 7. I found this stamp I've never used, surprise, surprise. And I'm going to heat emboss that on the front. So it could be any stamps you've got, or you don't have to put the vellum on, it's entirely up to you. So I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to use my favourite embossing powder, Pharaoh Gold. There's hardly any left actually. And just wipe this over. Put that away before I do myself an injury. And then this is a woodware stamp. Just position that on there. No, because it's going to hang over like that. And there we go. There we go. Now it hasn't warped, apart from, I don't know what happened there, it started to bubble a little bit, but other than that it's really straight. So this will then go on the front of here, and what I'm going to do is I've got my crocodile. I'm going to use little eyelet. I'm going to punch a hole. And I've actually got some of these little bits that you put on. Can't even remember how to use this. If I'm honest, it's been that long. There we go. Just makes it tidier really. And then I've just got some ribbons, and I've actually got a little charm that I tied on here. So I'm going to put this ribbon through. That is really pretty. And then if you want to put a little message on anyone for the back, it's up to you, but this is for me, so I'm not. But yeah, great way to use up little scrap pieces. So we'll move on to another one. Okay, the second one, I love making these. They are just basically little paperclip embellishments, or these could be bookmarks as well. So say if you've got a piece of card, they just go on like that. And this one I thought was a nice idea. I've made this for one of my pen pals. It has her initial on, and I just think like personalising them with the initial is such a nice idea. You can basically just put on whatever little scraps and stuff you've got. So I've got paper clips. These are 2 inches in width, or somewhere like that. I know the card needs to be about 2 inches. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit under. That, and then I'll just burnish it down. Okay, and then kind of want it about the same length as that, so I'll cut some off, and then I'm going to turn this one into a little banner as well. But what you could do is you could just say get some little fancy sort of border dies, and you could cut the end off with that. So that's that, and then I'll glue it down. Oh, and an update, this glue is amazing. I'm totally converted. It goes on so easy, it's fine. I don't know, it's not as sticky and as messy as the art glitter glue can be. It isn't as thick, I would say, but I like that better. It's just, I feel it's, I don't know, it is better. So I'm converted to this. So glue that down, and I've got little trays of all sorts of things I've been cutting out. Now this one, I'm gonna personalize this for another pen pal. Her initial is B, so I know that I'm gonna have that somewhere on there. So I'm just gonna, you can use anything to decorate them really, just whatever little scraps and stuff you've got. I do like to put these little border die bits on. I think they look quite nice. Yeah, have that down there, and just basically however you want to decorate them. Okay, I changed my mind about putting the bee on, but I'm going to show you what I did. There we go, so there's the one I've just done. Another one, and that was just a little smaller one. But they are so pretty. So have a go at them. So we'll move on to another one. Okay, this other one is really easy and cute. I've just got a strip of card. It's about 1 inch by 5, something like that. And I've took the scraps again in a 1.5 inch circle punch. This was. I've punched loads of them out and I've just cut them in half. Okay, and all I'm going to do is just start to glue them sort of halfway up this little strip. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So we have that. And then it is really just a case, I've got loads of little just scrappy bits again that I've cut out, and I'm just going to start to layer this up. There we go. Basically it's just another really gorgeous little embellishment. Use your little scraps. You can use these to decorate little albums or journals or little gift bags, whatever you want to do. But I love making little things like that. So we're going to move on to another. Okay, so this next one, is not my idea. It's by Paper Phenomenon, which is Kathy Orta King. She does mini albums and stuff like that, so I'm going to link her channel. But this, I saw this the other week and I thought this was just so cute. I've got a piece of card which is 3 by 6 inches. Just score all 4 sides at 1 inch. And then on the long side scored 3. Okay, so you have this. Take your scissors and you want to cut all these 4 corners off like that. Okay, so you have that. Fold it in the middle, and then you want to cut these corners off as well. Okay, so you have that now. Now take a little knife of some sort, and about 1 inch down, no, not 1 inch, about ½ an inch down from the top fold line, you want to cut sort of in the middle, just a little slit. Doesn't have to be perfect, we're not going to see it. And just so it goes right through, obviously, the other side. Okay, take a little paper clip I've just got a little one, and it's going to go through here, but then we're going to push it through and we're going to clip it in. Okay, and then what you can do is get a bit of tape and just tape over the clip, just because we don't want it to move. Okay, just like that, and then I would say about 1 inch up we're going to cut both of these little side flaps like this, and then below them we're going to notch into them. So we have that now. Okay, then I've got a little piece which is 1 by 2 inches, 2 pieces actually, and what we're going to do is we're going to burnish these little pieces, but we're going to bring them up. Okay, and then turn it over, they're going to go up as well. Okay, and this is going to be a little pocket. Now it's going to go on here like this, same with the other side. But before I do that, I've got some little sort of matte pieces here. I'm going to glue on here. Be my pockets. Because I'm going to take a little punch and I'm going to punch a little finger hole out of them. Okay. So want to put glue on the sides and the bottom, and I'm going to glue this on these little flaps here. You'll see how adorable this thing ends up. Same on the other one. Now you should have 2 little pockets. Now these bits here, just going to burnish them, fold them up as well. These ones you can actually just glue them to the self. Well, you know, glue them flat down. Make sure it doesn't interfere with your pocket. It should just stop when you fold it there. You don't want it interfering with that. No, that's okay. Okay, and then I've got some paper which I'm going to have to trim. It's 2 inches wide, so if I trim it to about, say there, do it with my trimmer though. So it'll be, I would say 1 5/8. So 2 inches by 1 5/8. And this will get glued in here. Same on the same as the other side. Now I've got, did I have a piece? No, little piece of card. Now I have to be wary that my paper clip's not in the way. I think it's about there. So I was gonna just put that on there. Punch a little hole. That, and then I'm going to put a little eyelet through. Little yellow one. There we go. And then it's just really a case of, I'll show you what I've done. So I've cut some little, just little tags here. They can go in here, wherever you want them. And then I also stamped this little sentiment, which is batch 1. I might just stick that on there because I thought it was quite cute. I think you will know by now what it is. So let's say we've got our piece, our card or book. It's basically a little paper clip. How gorgeous is that? And you've got your real little pockets, put little tags in or whatever you want. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? So yes, I'll put the link for Kathy's channel because it's her idea, not mine, but I absolutely love this. As soon as I saw them I thought, oh, I've got to make one. So cute. So we'll move on to another. Okay, so the next one, this is a rosette, but it's a magnetic rosette, so you could make these as cute little fridge magnets, which I'm going to put this one on my fridge, but you don't have to put a magnet on them. You could just make them to decorate other things, but I think that's so pretty and they're dead easy to make. It was just a piece of card which I cut to 1.5, and it was already 12 inches. You can probably have scraps of this size, and then to get that fancy edge I just used a border punch. Just punch, you know, all the way down one side, and then if you just put it in your scoreboard, you only need to score it every 1/2 inch, and then just glue it together. And I use just a little scallop punch, and that's it. And they're so pretty. But yeah, that's gonna go on my fridge. So you can definitely make little rosettes, and you can make them different widths, make them smaller, whatever you want to do. And as I said, just use a punch if you've got one to just punch all the way down one side, and then you can score it. So we'll move on to another one. Okay, the next one, this is just really cute, and it's just a little piece of paper which is 4 inches by 6, and all I'm going to do is score it in the middle at 3 inches. When I find my scoreboard. To get the big one out. So on the long side, score it at 3. And then just fold that over. Okay. And then I am going to take envelope punch board, and what will be the front, I'm just gonna punch it at 1.5 inches. Okay, and I'm going to cut that bit off. And it's made a teeny tiny little file folder, but not finished yet. And I'm going to round this corner. Okay, so that's what we got. And then I've got another little piece of card here, which I'm going to trim it down a little bit. So it's obviously 4 inches that way, and I'm going to make it 1.5 inches the other way. And I'm going to glue this in here because it's going to be a little pocket. I've got a little circle punch. I'm just going to cut that out, and that's going to get glued on there, but we're only going to glue it on 3 sides. And again, this is probably going to be some little gifts for my pen pals, but you could gift them to anyone or whatever you want to do. So I've glued that like that, and then put the pin in this glue. And then what I did was I made a little sentiment. This is a stamp set I bought a couple of years ago, Mama Elephant, and I stamped uniquely limited handmade goods, handcrafted just for you. And that's going to go just on the front, which I think I'll use just some little foam pads. Okay, it's going to go just on there. How cute is that? And then you can just basically fill it with just little goodies for your little, you know, pen pals or whatever you want to do. How cute is that? Lovely little way to use up scraps, or, you know, little paper offcuts. So we'll move on to another. Okay, I have another one which is really cute. It is these tiny little envelopes which happen to fit those little paper clips I made. So that would be a good way to gift them. And I honestly didn't make that for that, but it turned out that it fits really well. So 7.5 by 3.5. You're going to score on the short side at 1/2 inch on each side. Long side, I forgot, I knew I would. Was it 1 1/4 and 4 5/8 of an inch. End up with that. So you want to cut these off here. Okay, so that's going to be my front, and you want to get rid of these little bits. This is the short one, which is going to be the flap. So you will have that now. Just fold and burnish these. Doesn't fold very well, this paper, it cracks terrible. And then I'm going to round on corners, and all you're going to do is put glue, just a thin bit down here and here. And that will fold up here. There you have it. There is your cute little envelope. As I said, it is perfect. Those You could put a bit of Velcro on or just tie some ribbon round. It's up to you. Okay, so that's it. I hope you have enjoyed them. We'll have a little recap. So we did the folder, this cute little other, sorry, that's a bookmark, not a folder, cute little folder, the mini envelope, and then this gorgeous little paper clip. We did our beautiful sort of embellished little paperclip banners, and we did just a little sort of embellishment. So yes, not cards, but to be honest, I'm getting a bit bored of cards at the minute, so I change. You know, I kind of stick with things for a while, then I get bored of them and I move on to other stuff. So yes, I will be back again next week with some more videos. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.